We're doing a little hot tent camping. We actually have a winter storm warning coming in tonight. So we're just going to stay here. We're going to stay one night only. I'm probably going to burn my big old butt on the stovepipe at some point. Because, so what I've got here, this is the Coco Nest by one Tigris. And it's a solo 4-season hot tent. Now, it comes with an inner section that I guess if you used it, you would have to sleep on the ground. I'm not cool with that, so I've got a full cot in there. I've got my 10-degree bag in there. I've got all my camera equipment, my cooking stuff, everything's in there, plus the stove. That being said, it does get a little tight. Long story short, though, I gotta finish getting fire, wood, everything ready. We'll do a little cooking and we'll camp through the night. We'll just see how it goes. I'm also a really big fan of these kind of videos, except, you know, I'm a big fan of the ones of the guys that go out in the middle of nowhere. They'll camp for a day or two in the middle of a blizzard, and they don't talk. I know that might seem weird to some people. I love those videos where they just, it's almost as if you were a fly on the wall just watching them. This is not going to be one of those videos, because this is my first time ever trying to hot tent camp. There we go. Tent is officially set up. Fire's going in there. Fun fact: my the little stove that I'm using inside of that thing is way too big for that little tent, because man, it will run you out of there. Uh, it's, I don't know. It's probably about 36 right now, 36 degrees. It's supposed to get down to like 10. So, and snow's supposed to hit around somewhere between 6 and 11. So, I don't know. Hopefully, we can wake up tomorrow to a whole foot on the ground and this thing absolutely covered. I think that would look pretty sweet. But we'll give you the rundown. You got the chair, so you can come out and sit outside in your underwear because the stove runs you out of there. Yes, I did bring Sawzall because cutting wood with a little Walmart foldable saw is a pain. That's what I carry all my wires and stuff in. You got a little wood stove that is no longer going to be chrome because once you do your first burn in them, then, well, they're no longer that color anymore. 10-degree bag from Academy. It's whatever their name brand stuff is, Magellan or something like that. And I've got a full-size Ozark Trail cot in here because this is an oversized bag. But it's a 10-degree bag, so we should be golden. We got some wood there. I've got other wood stacked out back of the tent. Food is in the cooler. We got some drinks in the cooler. All of my bags, my camera equipment stuff is over on this side, and I've got other equipment and junk like that under the cot itself. We got a little string light that we ran, so that way when it does get dark, if I want to see in here, I can just push a button. And we got the faithful Fisker's little camp axe or hatchet, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely love that thing. That thing is slick. Now the only thing to do is to, well, camp or wait, I guess. So it's 4:42 right now. It's going to get dark around 5:30. I'll start cooking once it actually gets a little darker. I'm not going to start cooking until it gets dark. Test out the lighting inside of the tent because we're cooking inside the tent. We can't cook outside the tent. But yeah, I'll say this much. I don't know how fast that thing eats wood, but as of right now, I am not worried about getting cold.
Fun fact too. So I brought my hunting bibs and stuff, and they're in here too, just in case it does get cold. As of right now, and it's mainly just because I've been moving, cutting wood and stuff like that. As of right now, like, I'm not cold, and I'm just in a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, and this Carhartt hoodie. That is all I have on right now. Like I said, and this is the first run of it ever, so this is first time hot tent camping period. If I come to enjoy it as much as I think I am, and as of right now that still stands, we'll just get more and more remote with the locations that we try to go to. I will remind myself next time, though, to do my very best to try and find a very, very flat surface. Because putting the dome tent on a rock, not a rock, but you know what I'm saying, rocks where you're literally right beside a creek bank, not my best idea. But there's a reason why I chose here of all places. It also, the creek running just happens to double as a white noise machine, so that's a plus. Anyway, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. I'll keep the fire going, and here after a while we'll cook some dinner and go to bed. And hopefully wake up to a bunch of snow on the ground.
Officially dark, so that means it's time to start cooking. But two, temperature is dropping, and this little wood stove is still cooking me. I put this jacket on just so I seem a little less fat, and you guys can't see my man titties. Anyway, we're getting ready to start cooking. So tonight we're gonna go for steak and beans. That's a classic of mine, something that I like. And something that I find readily easy to cook. So we're going to go ahead and get started doing that. I'm going to go ahead and get myself a drink out. Just on the simple fact that it is hot in here. So right there's what we're working with. That is triple bag just because I wanted to be extra safe. put all this up here on the bed. I have you guys literally clamped onto my cot. And I have a giant lantern hanging from one of my tripods in front of me. But I actually oh God. Sorry y'all, my back's been messing up. I actually just re-seasoned this, literally maybe 2 days ago. So we'll go ahead and sit that there. I'm gonna try to position myself in a way that is semi-comfortable. Need a little oil. Go ahead and stoke the fire up. Just a little bit. Alright. We take our oil, just put a little bit in the pan there. And it's funny because the only reason I end up, ever buying a cast iron pan was one of my buddies, Andrew, saw one of my videos of my little Walmart mess kit that I love and use religiously. And he told me, he said, I think you gotta upgrade your mess kit, man. I don't think that thing's made for cooking steaks. And I was like, you might be on something. I just like carrying things that are really small. Easy to pack in, easy to pack out. Now, there are 2 different sizes in this bag. I need the big ones because those are the ones that I believe their expiration date was today or tomorrow, somewhere in that ballpark, right? I think it's all preference, but I'm trying to speed this process up, so I'm gonna take and sit this over here for right now, if it'll stay there. I have a gut feeling it won't. And I'm gonna take this out just for right now. I also low-key hope I got a good shot for y'all because I can't tell. Let's see, now I'm hearing some sizzling. That's what I want to hear. Go ahead and plop one on there. Should be, I think, 3. These have been marinating all day today. apparently I forgot to pack the can opener. So no beans. Just, you know, it's whatever. It's not really a huge ordeal, at least not for me anyway. We'll just throw a can of chili on there, or we could have done clam chowder. Damn, we should have done that. That probably would have been pretty good, actually. It's always tomorrow. We are gonna hobo cook this one, just because I don't feel like dirtying up my mess kit and then have to wash it for breakfast tomorrow. Plus, I guess if I get hungry tonight, I'll just eat that. I'll eat that clam chowder. I wish I'd never said that. I can't stop thinking about it now. It's funny. I used to think I hated it, and I was in New England for work, and I had my first clam chowder from a restaurant ever, and I have been in love with it ever since. I'm gonna eat, hang out for a bit, and go to bed. 6:46. I'll probably go to bed at 8. So far, so good, though. I've been on this earth 32 years. I have done some questionable things in those 32 years. This, however, wasn't one of them. But let's go ahead and get the fire rolling. No coals, but you know, kind of expected such. We will make do. Lord have mercy. Hello, mister. Anyone who says, the creepy crawlies don't come out in the winter, bull crap, they seek out the heat. Hello, Mr. Wolf Spider. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Can't imagine what else crawled on me when I wasn't looking.